Welcome back. It's the RILxWILLS pod. We're here, you know, with the main man, the main event. AJ, what are you saying?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
What's your predictions?
What main event?
Put you on the spot.
I
think you in 5.
I said you in 5. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not thinking like that.
You shouldn't.
You should.
You asked me what I think, though. You asked me what I think.
Listen, if it can happen, I'm praying for it because it's an important fight. Do you know what I mean? But I'm prepared for a long, grueling fight.
Yeah, as you should. Everything has to be earned, right?
Yes.
Everything has to be
like my
earned.
respect has to be earned.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I need to earn my respect that night.
Yeah, talking about respect.
Yeah.
Obviously, you saw him from young.
Yeah.
From Pee-wee, amateur to pro,
Yeah.
back in Sheffield.
He's
you know this
worked
day was
hard.
coming?
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's crazy, right? And this is one of the craziest things which I think I'd say is happening in my career, whatever you want to call it, right? Is when you're young and you're fighting, you're like the one that's hunting.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm the old one now in the division now, and people are like hunting me.
Yeah.
So it was only yesterday that I was like the one that was hunting. So no, I never saw it coming because I'm
Young
like,
fire, old flame, innit?
yeah. Now I'm an old man. I got all these people chasing me, and I'm like, where did that happen? But that's father time, part of the game, but it's made me switch on now to work harder because all these ones that are coming up now, they want my blood.
Of course.
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Whereas before, I was in the mix. I was amongst them lot.
Yeah.
I was leading that pack.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And now like Klitschko's retired, Povetkins, Pulev's, like Wilder's on his way out.
Yeah. A lot
Like,
of people at that
they're
door,
transitioning.
Yeah.
I'm still holding on, and now I've got this whole next batch coming up. So I'm going to be like the Klitschko of this generation.
Hey, listen, well, that brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
You've been the challenger for the heavyweight championship of the world at Wembley versus Klitschko. You're now the challenger against Daniel at Wembley. How do you feel? 2 different times, both challenger, but how do you feel now compared to then?
The same, honestly, the same. My friend sent me a video the night before the Klitschko fight. We're playing FIFA, chilling. That's what I always say, it's nuts because from the outside it's like a massive event, but remember, we're still at home doing normal things, playing PlayStation. Whether you sleep before the fight or not, I don't know if people can sleep before such a big event. And all I learned from that till now is time. Time goes on.
Yes.
Saturday night will soon come, and Sunday morning will follow after. So what I learned is don't put too much pressure on myself. Sunday morning I'll be waking up, and God willing, I'll have the belts. And that's all it is to it, really. That's what I've learned, is don't put too much pressure on myself.
That's good, man. I can feel the vibe, I can feel the good spirits, the energy.
Yeah,
that's good. It's very different this time. But yeah, how's it been with Ben Davison? I know he's a vibe. How different is it training with Ben Davison compared to your previous coaches in terms of vibe and age?
It's hard to say because there's no disrespect to any of them. All of them have brought something really good. Like Derek James, man, he taught me so much, like especially like the importance of working hard. Sparring 4-minute rounds, 30-second rest. Yeah, 30-second rest. On the mitts, bro, like consistent punching, consistent building up that fitness, that endurance. Rob McCracken taught me that rawness, them uppercuts, do you know what I mean?
That's the key. That's your experience and advantage you're taking into this fight now compared to where Daniel doesn't have.
Then Ben has taught me how to, basically how you train is how you fight. I would train a certain way. Like when I sparred, mess around, I'd experiment. Like when I look at a lot of the fights, I'm sparring, I'll be up close, working the body and stuff. Then I'll fight and I'll be like boxing long at range.
Okay, yeah.
But I just knew how to switch on for the fight. I'm not a gym fighter. Some people are gym fighters, but Ben is like, nah. I want you to be a shadow boxing fighter, a heavy bag fighter, a pad fighter, a sparring fighter, and a fucking fighter.
Big up Ben, man.
So he's put pressure on me. To be everything. Yeah, like, he's like, I want you to do it. Every time you throw a punch, I want you to think of what you're doing and why you're doing it. So he makes me work a lot, mentally.
I've got one more question. Short answer though, because everyone wants you out of the building. What's been in the playlist this camp? What's the main tunes in the playlist this camp?
Let me think. We've got Adele, Hometown Glory, Interstellar.
Okay.
It's a Gladiator song, the Gladiator theme song.
Yeah.
The movie, not the game show, innit?
The movie, not the game show, the movie, of course. Of course. Hans Zimmer. But a lot of like,
soundtracky,
Roman, gladiatorial,
instruments, proper
300 Spartan type of stuff. Getting my mind right for war.
Yes.
Because when I walk out in front of 96,000, my mind is like, I'm walking. You took the words out of my mouth.
Bro, thank you for the time, man.
Big up, man.
Always. Best of luck on the weekend. Love, bro.